Good evening, Miss.
Good evening, darling.
How is your mother, Miss?
Dear,
Your mother.
I
Good
didn't get.
afternoon.
Drop me a message.
Miss?
Students, within another 2 minutes, we'll start the class. Okay.
Okay, Miss.
Okay. So shall we start or shall we wait for another 2 minutes or whatever? Whatever, I'm okay. Students.
Anything is okay, Miss.
Okay. Now 1, 2, 3. I think 4 are only there, no? So today is the last class now, so I'm not very hurried to finish. So we'll wait for another 3 minutes then again. Hmm?
Okay, Miss. No problem.
Good afternoon, Miss.
Good afternoon, dear. So I think there are okay. Then shall we start? Okay. Anyway, good afternoon, everyone. So we'll start the class right now. Good afternoon. Students, yes or no? Can you see? Okay. Can I know where did we stop last session? Can you all remember?
Stress management.
Yeah, I know that. I'm asking which. Can you remember that which slide did we stop doing? I think we did
What is
this.
stress?
Yeah, we did what is stress and what are the symptoms of stress. If we then I'll just revise anyway. So remember that today is your last session, by the way. So from this, your PSC session will be over. So if so, IDM open, we can do the presentation, or else we can't do the presentation. Okay. So I think you might be happy, but we sad for that, because if you do presentation only, you will be learn a lot actually, to be honest, right? So what to do, we'll see. If this situation finish soon, then we can do a presentation, it's not a problem, right? So what are the symptoms of stress, right? So can you all tell me what are the symptoms that can be seen if you're stressed?
Headache,
Okay, you might have a terrible headache. What else? Neck pain. Yes, very good. Neck pain. What else? Only headache and neck pain? Mentally,
Getting angry.
yeah, yes. Emotionally, you will get, right? One is you're getting panic, right? And emotionally, you will get disturbed. And what did Prashant say? I forgot. Prashant?
Angry.
Yeah, you're getting angry, and for no reason you're fighting with people. So like that kind of problems are you will be get, symptoms you might get, right? For no reason you just fight with people, for no reason you will start laughing, right? So that means you are in an extreme level, you have gone to extreme level of stress, not a small level, you have gone for extreme level, right? And body immunity, the immune system will also fall down, because your, what to say, your body, the chemical reactions start to change. So actually for me also, stress was a joke, to be honest. I thought it's sort of a joke, but to be honest, when you see that symptoms some people have, actually most of the psychiatrists only they used to know about these stress people, right? Some, some they can't sleep. For that reason also they used to take medicine. Why they can't sleep means all the time, like 24 hours their back of their mind is working. Like now if you're going to sleep, when you have a peaceful memories you start to sleep. When you're in a peaceful way you can sleep, or else if you get tired also you'll get sleep, right? That is normal. But if something is running on your mind, and if now for example maybe you had a fight with your mother and father, a big argument, and you're upset, right? So can you sleep? Most probably you can't sleep. You will be upset. Oh my god, I did something like this, I was yelling at my father or mother like this. You might feel badly, right? But some people, that is not the thing. Back of the mind, like lot of imaginations or unnecessary things will start to run, right? So because of that, they start to lose their sleep. They lose their weight, Some they lose their weight like unbelievable, right? Like now, if you see, maybe that person is mm, 80, 75 kilos, it might come to 55 kg for sure, right? So that is because of stress, and you look old. Some people they look old. Okay, so that also why it happens is because of the stress, because they can't handle, it's already imbalance. If it's balanced, then okay, you can handle the situations, right? When it goes to an imbalance level, then only this symptoms will be start coming. And I told you once also, some people who are very educated, well educated, they act very weird. Some they say they are like crazy. Why you think they get like crazy like that? They go crazy. Why? Do you have any idea? Well educated people, but
They can't control themselves.
control themselves means, dear, something like that. Now if you are, now they are the first I told, the back of their mind, if it's something running and that person can't sleep, that means you're studying like you're going to be a professor or something, you see. So to be honest, for a doctor or something, you will have to study a lot. What happens is it will end up with a crazy level for some, because they don't know to handle the stress, right? That is the problem. It's a natural thing. Anyone can get stressed, but the way you are handling the thing only it's matters, right? The way you handle your stress only it matters. You, okay, how many stress even comes, you don't bother, right? Bother means you know how to mitigate that, right? So that is a very good habit. Actually, don't, some they overthink. Oh my god, like too much, all the time they think too, like what to say, like drama queens, they used to think too much and why it happened, like when fighting with people. Not like that. If there may be, if there are any problems, you have to talk to someone or solve it, or whatever, you have to solve it out. If you are not going to solve it out and keep inside your heart and mind or something, it starts running, right? So that means your brain is working for one thing, and it's ridiculous for you all to go out, right? So that is the symptoms you can see in stress. So are you clear? Any questions from that slide? Hmm? Everyone is clear here? Okay, right. So,
Miss.
okay, can you all write it down, please, this slide? Okay.
Miss.
I can't see it.
Yes.
Slide is not shared.
Oh, not sure. I'm sorry. Give me a second. Mm. Now can you see? Okay. Okay, cool. So write it down soon. writing?
No.
Yes.
Okay. So, by the way, how is your assignments? Have you all done your assignments? What is your process, by the way? Now, students?
PSC assignments finished.
You done, na?
Yes.
Okay, Miss.
Okay. Others? I hope that others also finished writing, right? Right. So we'll go to the lesson 6. So again, the same thing, signs and symptoms of stress overloaded, right? So can you see some people used to throw their books like things? Have you all seen movies even?
Hmm.
Which like if they are going mad, what they do is they throw the books or throw all the things like, so that's also that means that person is in ultimate stress level, right? Very stress. So even some murderers, people who murder, right? uh, they also have a stress. Do you know that? Anyone can explain why they get stressed?
They insult by someone.
No. Now, okay, that person got insult and only he murdered someone. Okay. After that, also that person can be happy.
No.
Why?
If we mentally affect,
Actually,
he think he have to do some more
some more what?
murders, like psycho killers.
Yeah. Psycho killers. Yeah, that is a some other story. Yeah. Psycho killers, they don't care actually. Actually, how much even they kill, they won't. Now if someone is too much of insulting and what to do? That person couldn't do and he murdered, right?
Hmm.
Like maybe it was accident or some. Okay, we'll tell it's accident, right? So there was a person walking and that person is hit by another one's car, right? And that person is dead, right? Now how would you feel if that incident happened?
Be thinking it on every day.
Your conscious actually won't. If your if you know and if you do, for sure you can't stay, right? You have a conscious, right? That conscious will start talking to you written, and the incident will be seen all the time. Okay, you can't be happy, you can't talk to people, you can't enjoy a moment because your mind is always running about that sort of the incident, right? Maybe it was a murdering thing or it was accident or whatever, right? So it is also another way to get stress, right? So that is ultimate that means that I don't think that should be solved by psychiatrists and those kind of people, but normal level stress is something different, right? So eating more or less, sleeping too much or too late, right? So it says sleeping too much or too little, sorry, right? So these also there. So withdrawing from others, no? Yeah, procrastinating or neglecting responsibilities, digestive problems, right? So these kind of signs and symptoms will be overloaded to a stress level, right? So can you write this quickly? Even it's a 3 points even. Write it down, please. So finish writing. Now
Okay, miss.
students, finish writing.
Finish, miss.
I don't know, you are not talking to me even.
Finish.
Finish, miss. Finish.
Finish.
Finish. Right. Okay, that's good. Right. This is no needed. Right. So stress include, you say. So what are the includes? Can you see? Anyone can read me?
Low energy,
Hmm.
headaches, upset stomach, ache,
Okay.
pains and tense muscles, chest pain and rapid heartbeat.
Okay. Okay. So what are those symptoms? Low energy means you don't feel your body. You feel like you don't have a fit. like your body is not fit like that. So and another thing, upset stomach. Have you heard about upset stomach? Some people get stressed because that is also stress symptoms for upset stomach. Okay,
Because of
that
that,
is
because of that they can't eat, right?
I didn't get this. What? Sorry. Judith, what was it?
No, Miss Anusha Kid told something.
Anusha. Okay, Anusha. She said something, right? Right. So okay, I'll just tell. Some people they get upset stomach means if they have an exam. Actually, I know personally. I know some people. They get upset stomach for maybe an exam, maybe for an interview, right? Maybe if they want, they have to talk to like stage fear, like those kind of people get the upset stomach, right? It's not a lie. It's a true factor, right? So upset stomach they might get for mainly most of them they have for the exams, right? Like when you see the exam paper, you get panic and you're so much of emotion, you're scared. Like you're not thinking about the exam paper, it will be okay. Yeah, okay. So because of that, so some people they get fail for they study very well. They're very good. They can do the paper even. What the problem some they have is when they get the exam paper, their hands start shiver, right? And they start to sweat, right? So those are also stress symptoms, right? And they try to read the paper, right? Like an anxiety attack or something. Like they try to read and sometimes they can't understand what if you see exam paper, they know actually, to be honest, they know the paper. But if they are very stressed, what happens? They might trying 100 times to read, but they can't understand. Or else the starting point will be very slow. That means they are thinking. Now 2 hours paper, some they take more than 15 minutes or half an hour to think what I'm going to do, right? Because of that also they get problems, because what to say, that moment they are getting shocked, like anxiety attack like that, right? So so you have to prepare your mindset. No, I'm not scared, I'm ready for exam, I can do like that. So you have to get ready. If you are not ready, that means you get upset, right? So that's the thing, right? Next, there is a stress symptoms, a small mapping one, right? So okay, all are not actually stress symptoms. One is good, some are good also there, bad also there. So if you see last 2 line, good also there, bad also there. So can anyone explain these symptoms? What show representing in image? Prashant, can you explain me?
This picture.
Can you explain the symptoms? What they are going to do? What can you see in these images?
Crying.
In this
Headache.
slide. One is
Crying.
no. First one is it's like upset, right?
Second
Not
one,
headache. Crying.
crying. Sorry, headache.
Okay. Yeah. Second is headache.
Third is killing herself.
Okay. Suicide.
Fourth one is drinking
Alcohol.
alcohol. Other one is smoking.
Okay.
Next one is also trying to kill himself.
Okay.
Other one eating lots
Too
of.
much of eating. Okay. Wait. Give me a second. Eating. Too much of eating also. You think it's a good thing?
No.
Some they eat for hunger. That's something else, right? And some people, if they are stressed, they start to eat like nothing, right? Have you heard? Have you seen? For no reason, they just munch all the time,
Yes.
right? They don't feel hungry, but they, what to say? Physically, they are just eating, but mentally, it's not telling enough now. When you start to eat, if you're full, your tummy is full, it goes, that sense goes to the brain and tell enough now, I can't eat. But for others, some if they're like in a stress level, what happens is, what they do is, without knowing they're eating, that is what happening. Without any sense, they're eating. Yeah, eating. That's it, right? So that is also a symptom. Okay, next, Prashant.
Next is
It's sort of upset, no? Yeah, it's like
next,
that.
next
First one is crying,
heartbreak.
then.
Yes.
Yeah, other one is heartbroken. Next.
Next is exercise.
Yeah,
Gym.
it's a stress relief one, huh?
It is
Okay.
talking someone. Talking to
Yeah,
someone.
telling your problem to someone. Share it.
Okay.
Okay, next.
Next is drinking medicine
Okay,
or
that's
poison. Or
yeah,
poison.
Yeah, it's a poison. Next.
Next is going to other countries, traveling.
Yeah, traveling. Next.
Next is advice from someone.
Sorry.
Advices from someone.
Yeah,
Father.
advice. Very good. Other one?
Blessing or
No, it's
from
sort of
others.
blessing. Yeah, it's sort of, can say, mother's love.
Or spend time with children.
Sorry?
Spend timing with small children. Like
Yeah, it might be because it's not represented properly, right? So okay, now now this is your time. Now I'm going to ask you a question. How to reduce stress? In your point of view, how to reduce the stress? Answer me.
spend the time with our favorite as what we are doing for gym, sports, something.
Leisure activities.
Yeah.
Next.
Listening to music.
Okay, very good.
Sitting in a silent place and thinking about it.
Yes, very good. Environment.
Taking too much
What
things
else?
on the mind.
Sorry.
Not taking too much things on the mind.
Yeah, it's sort of relaxing. Yes, good. What else? Are you there? Are a lot of ways, huh? Come on, tell me. That's it. Ume?
Exercise.
Sorry? Exercise. Yes, very good. Ume?
Yes. Going out of the working mind, like taking a break and going to get some fresh air.
I didn't get you. What?
Like we are working too much, we take breaks, no, miss? Like to get some
You
fresh
take
air,
breaks.
refresh
Yeah.
our mind.
Okay,
Yes,
so how you going to minimize the stress? I'm asking, like, how you're taking break was your answer, is it so?
yeah. We
No? Hmm.
how to say, it's a
Yeah,
break
tell me.
to the mind, no, miss, the interval.
Break. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's it. Yeah. Now, if you're, yeah, that's a good point actually. Now, if you're studying, rather than studying continuously for 5-6 hours, you can take small breaks. The way you said, yes, that's correct, right? 5 hours, really, you can't sometimes concentrate. 5 hours, you can't study one stretch. Yes, maybe there are, but I don't think it's going to work effectively. Maybe one is physically also you might get some symptoms. Maybe you got neck pain, back pain, or eyes. It's not good for your eyes. All the time you must not give stress to your eyes, right? So you have to relax your eyes. So you have to look in other side. You must not look too much towards the laptop like that. Those things you have to avoid, right? Okay, good. What else?
மிஸ் இப்போ வந்து எங்களுடைய ப்ராப்ளம் இருக்கு தானே. ஹலோ,
சொல்லுங்க.
எங்களுடைய ப்ராப்ளம் வேற ஒரு பெரிய ப்ராப்ளம் வந்து பார்க்கும்போது அதை விட நம்ம ப்ராப்ளம் வந்து சின்னனா தெரியும். ஸோ அப்படியே ஒரு யோசிக்கும் போது நம்மளுக்கு சின்னனா தெரியும் போது அந்த ஸ்ட்ரெஸ் கொஞ்சம் குறையும் இல்லையா? அவங்களுக்கு
பட் அது எப்படி நீங்க அதை மினிமைஸ் பண்றது இதுதான் சொல்லுங்க.
இப்போ வந்து அது எல்லா சிச்சுவேஷன்லயும் சரியாது. இப்ப நாங்க ரோட்ல போயிட்டு இருக்கும்போது இப்ப ஒரு இன்டர்வியூல எங்களுக்கு கிடைக்கல அப்படின்னு போது ஸ்ட்ரெஸ் வரும் தானே. ரோட்ல போற அந்த ஏழைகள் அவங்கள பிகஸ்ட் அவங்கள பார்க்கும்போது அவங்களோட எவ்வளவு பிரச்சனையா நமக்கு இருக்குது, அவங்களுக்கு எவ்வளவு பிரச்சனை அப்படின்னு நம்ம யோசிக்கலாம்.
அது வந்து அப்போ நீங்க நெகட்டிவ் விஷயத்த நீங்க பாசிட்டிவா எடுக்கிறது. எஸ், தட் இஸ்
பாசிட்டிவ்னஸ்.
அப்படி எஸ், யூ கேன் திங்க் லைக் தட். நெகட்டிவா யோசிக்காம அது ஒரு பாசிட்டிவ் விதத்துல எடுக்கிறது. யா, தட் இஸ் ஓகே. யா, எனக்கும் மேல இன்னொரு ஆளுக்கு I have a problem. More than that, that person have a big problem. Yeah. So you feel when I compare with that person, yeah, I'm okay with it. So yeah, you're not pulling the negativity. You're going
taking the positiveness.
Positiveness. Yeah, you can see. That's good. Next. Anyone?
Miss Parimala.
That's it? Yes, ma'am. Is that okay? Parmila, don't you have anything to tell? Anita?
Miss, meditation?
That's why I was thinking that anyone is not telling about meditation. Yes, obviously.
That comes under exercise, miss.
No, meditation.
Hey, meditation da.
It is. Come on.
தியானம் பண்றது.
Yeah, we say yoga, right? Meditation is must, right? That means nowadays in schools they teach meditation. So you keep your mind and heart in one place. Yeah, everyone has a running mind, always running around. What happened to other person? What happened to another person? Like that we think, right? So even Buddha is a person who meditates for even for a deep one, right? We can't go for like that. But if you meditate,
Miss,
like you, yeah.
Doing religious activities.
Yes, that is very good. That is also good habit. If you are very upset, stressed, if you go for a religious, join for a religious activity, also good. maybe going to a mosque or maybe a church or a kovil. If you go and sit there, you feel that you're okay, I'm okay now, I'm better, feeling relief. Now, if you have a problem, you can go and discuss with the father or maybe another person like that in a kovil or mosque or wherever. You can discuss, right? Those people are ready to help us, right? So maybe a psychiatrist. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay, right. So yeah, that is also a very good point. Anything?
Spending time with family and friends.
Yes, good. Spending time with family. Yes, that's true. Nowadays, all are very busy, right? One side, there are family arguments. Why family arguments used to go. At last, it changed for a stress level because maybe mother or father is too much of arguing because there is no a family life. All are in a, what to say, in a race, right? So that is also a problem. So there is no enjoyment, there is no happiness. Even though 4 people or 5 people are in the family, still they are like arrogant. They are not looking at their face each other. They are not talking. So that is also might be a stress level for parents' side. Another way to relieve your stress, go and travel. You know, traveling is also a very good thing, right? Some people they used to go hiking, right? So those are very adventurous things they used to go. So actually, if you travel, also you will forget everything because new people or new places or you feel very relaxing, right? So that is that. Even exercising also is also a good habit. If you go for a gym, you feel you have to look after your body like very well and you feel okay, right? That is also a good characteristics that you can follow, right? So we'll move to the next slide. So now, okay, right? Can you see? Take a nap. Okay. So what? Sorry. Okay. Now, what can you see in this image? Okay. Better. I'm not going to explain. Better you all explain for me. Can you wait? I'll make it as a big. Right. Okay. Now tell me what you can see in this image. Parmila, I'll give this chance to you.
I'm sorry, I can't talk
Parmila.
now. Yes, I can't talk now. My sister is in office call.
Are you in hospital?
Office call. That's why.
Okay. Sorry. Right. Anyone else? Okay, we'll give a chance for Anita. Anita. Okay.
Yeah.
Now you're not busy now. You can talk now.
Yes.
Okay. Now in this image, what you feel, you have to tell me, right? It's about minimizing stress, by the way.
To
Right.
take a good nap.
Okay.
To exercise. Spending time with
Okay, one person. Yeah, one person is taking a good nap.
Playing with a pet.
So one person is meditating, listening to music.
Music.
What? Yeah. So meditating, one person, right? So we forgot one thing, playing with a pet.
Yeah.
How many people have pets at home?
I don't have.
So okay, do you love pets, Ivan? you like?
Yeah, miss. I
Okay. Oh, did it? I
yeah,
think you
miss.
have a lot of pets at home. Right, okay. So playing with a pet is also a really way of minimizing a stress, right? You don't feel the time is going. You're feeling bored these days. When you have been actually, sometimes I feel bored, but I don't. Dogs, they accompany me all the time, right? So because of that, I don't feel sometimes stress. So it's very fun. So so okay, Nimeshi, being alone and reading some books. Yeah, Nimeshi, it's a good answer. Nimeshi has put me a text. Being alone and reading some books. Yes. So yeah, reading books also a good one, but don't too much of. You must not focus too much, right? So that is also okay. So if you can't tell directly, you can message me. It's not a problem. Mm, so anything do you can share me how to minimize the stress?
Playing outdoor games or indoor games.
Yes, how we forgot that. Yes, playing outdoor games. Indoor even it's not a problem, right? Badminton or basketball or snake and ladders or monopoly or whatever. Yes, very good. Anything? Something? Anyone? Prashant, anything else you want to tell me?
Thinking about good memories.
Yeah, that is also a very good. Yeah, now if your mind is upset with holding lot of bad memories, if you think good memories, yeah, that's a very good idea. Yeah, it's a very good way, right? So if you start to think good memories, you will forget those things. Now you might be heartbroken or something, a thing might be happen. You can think about good memories. By the way, I used to look at those images, right? So I just look at those images and I'll be happy. So those all are very good memory. Even your albums, albums at your home, right? So albums. Have you, who loves to see the albums? Your childhood days. Huh? No one like to see.
I like it.
Okay, very good. Right. Actually, if you start seeing, open up in the albums, yeah, it's really nice. Maybe small days, the way you are. Maybe you might be fair. Maybe you might be very cute. Right. Maybe you might go on to a nice places. Right. So those kind of memories you might have. So may have put me a message. Everyone likes. What is that, May? I didn't get you.
See albums.
Ah, okay, you said that. Okay, yeah, everyone likes. So what else? Tell me, tell me. How to minimize stress? Actually, this lesson will be a very big classroom activity, and we are just drinking and doing. So tell me.
Going for a jogging.
Yeah, going for a jogging. Okay. Don't you like to go to a beach?
Seaside.
Yeah. Seaside walk. So actually, when you go for a beach, also you feel relaxed. No? The waves and the beautiful seashells and the sky and the wind, right? You feel perfect, right? So what else?
Going picnic with our family members and friends.
Yeah, going picnics. You know, if you are having a problem with family, not even you must have a problem. If you are having a problem, or now if it's in the holiday times, now okay, you are having a lot of occasions, right? Tamil or Sinhala New Year or else Christmas, right? So those are all kind of occasions we used to get. So what we do in those occasions? It's not I won't say it's like a stress handling. I mean stress minimizing thing. In occasions, what happens? Maybe Ramazan also. Occasions, what do you do? Okay, in occasions, what happens?
We'll go to relations or
Place and you celebrate it, right? Maybe you might celebrate with crackers and with neighbors and with relatives. You make different kind of foods and you share them, and you wear beautiful dresses, and you might be going for religious places, right? Might be lighting oil lamps or candles, or right? So you'll be celebrating that thing, right? So that is make you fun, right? So that is also, yeah, I don't say it's like minimizing stress, but it is a gathering. You can say like that, right? So anyone have any ideas to tell me? Oh, that's it. Even if you think it's wrong or right, it's okay. I can correct you. That's it.
Miss cooking.
Yeah, I really forgot that. Yes, cooking, of course. People cook for daily regular basis. Cooking is something else. It is also one is stress relief, and you feel 3 or 4 people, teenage level people, or some people they get together and they make different kind of foods, maybe cake or so. That moment is a beautiful moment. You feel fun, happiness, and everything is there. So yeah, that's good. Anything? Oh, that's it.
Gardening.
Yeah. See, so how many things we have to reduce our stress? Yes, of course, gardening. It's correct. Gardening. Okay. Tell me who loves to do gardening, by the way.
I like to do this.
Okay. Parmila. Okay, how you feel? You have to tell me. When you do, what do you feel when you start doing gardening? You don't feel anything?
I feel
Like how? Even not only gardening, singing, dancing, right? That is also good. If you are like singing also, it is also like even though you can
Listening
sing,
music.
yeah, listening to music, even though you can't sing something else, but if you just sing, you feel relaxing. So gardening actually, you can talk to plants. It looks nice. You can put water, and when how to say, when it's full of with fruits or whatever, you feel happy when you cut it and you take it. When you eat those fruits or vegetables, whatever, you feel like, oh, this I did this, and I feel very happy about it. Like that you might feel. So that is also a way of it, right? So next, there is another slide. Give me seconds. Okay. So right, there is another one. I think this session is recording, right? Yes, no? Right. So next, follow 10 simple tips to help manage and reduce your stress level. Can you write this soon? Huh? So I'll give you 5 minutes, right? I'll give you 6 minutes. 4, 10, finish. But I'm not hurry. You can just write.
Finish.
Done, Miss.
Okay, page writing.
Yeah, miss.
Okay. Give me a second. Okay. So avoid caffeine, alcohol, and nicotine, right? So caffeine means coffee. Yeah, it's about the coffee. So that's coffee, and one is alcohol. Can you see my slide?
Yes, miss.
Give me a second. Okay, right. So other one is alcohol. So other one is nicotine. Nicotine, what happens means, do you know what is nicotine? Students?
Cigarette.
Yeah, right. Correct. So yeah, nicotine is cigarette. Other one is, what is the other line? What is the other one, students?
Indulge in physical activity.
Oh, what's the meaning of that?
Enjoying or take part
Enjoying.
in physical activity.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah. Next one.
Get more sleep.
Okay. Next one.
Try relaxation techniques.
Techniques. So relaxation techniques only we said. You can do yoga, or you can listen for a music, those kind of things. Next.
Keep a stress diary.
Yeah. Talk to someone. Next. Yeah. Keep a stress diary. Some people, they used to write diaries about themselves, and other diary also. Yeah, most of them do. They do that one. Next.
Take control.
Yeah, taking control and manage your time. Okay, so everyone, you all have studied what is time management, stress management. Those are all comes to one level, right? if you can't manage your time, you will be stressed, right? So those things will be come together. Okay, so this is the end of the session. So actually, so we have covered all 14 lessons, right? Only we have missed 1 or 2 activities, to be honest, right? Then everything we have done. So I hope you all are you all clear? Do you have any doubts? Okay, do you all have any doubts about the lesson? Huh? So you all can talk to me. Umair says he doesn't have any doubts. Yeah, so again I'm telling, so personal skill development is a what to say, it's a practical subject, right? So to develop your skills only, actually it's a good option that Ed Hat has given you all to learn about personal skill development, because if you didn't learn this kind of things, what to say, you will be in a mess. Like within another 5-6 years, you don't know how to do the time management or how to control your stress. So and the talking techniques, how to attend for a meeting, how to do a presentation. So you have learned a lot, right? So that actually this, I think, entire 7 subject, this is the best fun subject. Actually, it's sort of fun that you can learn a lot, and it's more of a practical subject, not like theory, not all the time writing. So I think like, happy that you learn in the class. In the class, you had time to do practical sessions, right? So really, we didn't miss actually. To be honest, I think we have done lot of practical, right? Rather than the theory. Yeah, theory also we did same, but practical we did debates. So I think you can remember about debates, no? No. Right? Yes. So it was very interesting. So I wish you all luck. So I'll see you all in the graduation. So are you all doing your work? Yeah, assignments and everything. I think this time you all are going for convocation, right? So I wish you all luck. So do the exams very well. Do the assignments very well. So you can do some online quiz for personal skill development. There are no much questions, so you can do some online quiz actually. So if you do, actually it's a very easy subject. So there are some techniques. Learn those things for your exams, huh? Don't forget. So there are some techniques you should learn. And shall I give some tips for your exam?
Okay.
That's okay, na? So wait, give me 1 minute. I'll tell you what are the things you have to study for exam. Okay. So I'll tell you. Can I write it down soon? Are you all ready? Okay. These things will become for your exam. Huh? Are you all ready? Can I?
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So study what I'm telling. Study for the exam. Verbal communication and what is verbal and what is non-verbal. So you should know to identify what are the verbal communication and non-verbal communication, right? So write it down, the difference between verbal communication and non-verbal. Okay, another thing, prioritizing your working task, right? About that study about prioritizing working task. So you know, we have learned that lesson, prioritizing, how to prioritize the work, right? So that in that section, for exam they will ask. So again, there is a question they might ask, what are the external stress, right? So learn what is do list by prioritizing the to-do list. Okay. Prioritizing the to-do list. To-do list. Right? You can check the message. I have typed it correctly. Right? And so to-do list, learn what are those. So what is effective listening includes, right? So this also comes for exam, study those. And what is Pareto analysis? My God, please learn this and go, right? What is Pareto analysis? Anyone? This question will, yes, very good, right? This question, I'm pretty sure it comes for exam. So I type that also, check in your message. Study about the Pareto. Right. Okay, that is Pareto analysis. Okay, study about SWOT. What is SWOT analysis? SWOT, SWOT. Learn that also. And decision making. Study about decision making also. And study stress management. Right, there are a lot of questions you might get in stress management. Okay. So what are the fact finding questions? I think you might learn in lesson 1 or 2, right? So that might come for exam. another thing, what is meeting minutes? Can I know? Huh? What's the meaning of meeting minutes? Don't you all know what is meeting minutes, huh? In a meeting, you used to take the meeting minutes. Can you hear me?
Yes, miss.
Okay. So in a meeting, you now whatever you talk in that meeting, the date and the place and the this time and this time this person was talking about this one. That is called you're taking meeting minutes. Okay. So I think last time I can remember they asked about meeting minutes. Some they don't know, even they have studied, even they can't remember what is meeting minutes, right? So learn what is meeting minutes and learn what is a board meeting also, right? Write those things down. So I told about decision making styles, no? So stress symptoms, those everything you have to learn, and about communication also you have to learn, right? So what is communication also you have to learn. So those things also you have to write it down. They used to ask. So I hope I have given a lot you all to study. You can check your chats. I have shared everyone. You all can see, no? Students? Okay. So yeah. So you are clear, right? So I'm sure you will get questions from this kind of these categories, right? Prioritizing to-do list. What is effective listening includes character analysis. What is what? Decision making, stress management. What are the fact-finding questions? So what are meeting minutes? What is communication? So these things I have given. So study not only this, more than this it will come, but I'm just assuring and I'm giving this that you will get. I'm sure that you might get from here. So that's why I gave you, right? So I think y'all okay, right? So can I know when is your exams will start? No idea.
No idea about exams.
Okay, right. So, so please write it down. This is very important as a note, so you have write. So if you don't have time, write. Even copy paste what I have typed. So and if you just take it. So this will be coming for your exams. So learn. So I think that's it. So I think you, I heard you all have submitted assignments. So and it's easy. You all can do. Nothing new to learn. So, any doubts you have? Any questions?
No, miss.
Yeah. Yes, you have?
No, miss.
Okay, right. So, can I end the session? So, I think, yeah, for VB.NET students, I have class. So, others I don't have. This is my last session for all. So, I wish you all the best to do the exams very well. So, so Parmila has put what? Parmila, whatever message you put, I also can see. Right? So, have.
I said bye, friends. Be safe.
Okay. Right? So I don't think your it won't IDM won't reopen very soon, no? I don't think. So do your assignments, get ready for exams, and don't tell teacher didn't teach or no nothing. Everything is taught for you all, and I have given you all everything, so you can't say no, can't also. And your slides also will be, I'll be sharing with Nishan sir because your module is not working, I think. So we'll be doing that. So if you have doubts, you can ask my number. Okay, I'll share my number. Right. Right. So if you have doubts, so you can contact me directly. I think better to contact me in WhatsApp, so I can. So if any doubts comes in PhD, now you might not have, but later you might, if you have, you can text me to this number, right? Okay then. So see you all. So study well. So I'll be ending the session. So God bless you all.
Thank you, Miss. Bye.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
Miss.
Miss.
Bye.
Bye, Miss. God bless you,
Yes.
Miss.
Be safe, Miss. Bye. Bye, everyone.
Bye, bye, everyone.